Hey there YouTube, Super Brain AK here, and well, I've got you on my iPhone microphone, headphone microphone, so hopefully the audio is a little bit better, and if not, I should be able to boost it up a little bit. So, today's video is about the little wee Tenergy power meters. This is the 60 volt, 130 amp little power meters, power analyzers. And as you can see, and probably in some of the other videos that I've done with these, it's pretty hard to read since the blue pretty much washes out completely. Well, I've got a pretty simple and cheap mod that you can do to these. There's actually build a constant current driver, so it's a perfect dim, perfect brightness, so you can adjust it. So I'll show you what I did on the back here. If you can see that. We got a transistor, resistor, potentiometer, and the LED. That's all you need. Now you do need to, if you have this exact one, there's a little resistor on the back side somewhere in here. I think it connects to this through hole right there, going to the pin, and that limits the current to the LED even more. So you want to remove that one, short it with either solder bridge or something. But yeah, so I'll show you the schematic for it over on my little tablet. There we go. And I'll have this as a PDF and a schematic on a KCAD. So what you have is 5 volts, which is, regulated. You're bouncing back and forth. There you go. So 5 volts regulated by a linear regulator goes to a potentiometer. So this is setting a voltage between 0 and 5 volts. So that goes to the base of this transistor, which, if this is over 0.6 volts, current will flow through the base, turning on the transistor. Now, the current flowing through the base, and the current flowing through the collector, which is going through the LED. So the LED will be bright, will light up, and the current flowing through the base and the current flowing through the collector out of the emitter is both going through this 100 ohm resistor. So as soon as the current flowing through this is enough to bring the voltage on the emitter to the same, 0.6 volts lower than what's on the base, no more current can flow through the transistor. So the transistor turns off. And so does the LED. And so it goes from, it stabilizes out to be a constant current. So if you were to increase it, current would start flowing through the base again, turning the transistor on. Current would flow through the LED, and it would equalize until this voltage is 0.6 volts lower than the base. So that's a pretty simple schematic. It's a pretty simple circuit, very cheap, and I'll show you it in practice over here on the breadboard. So I will disconnect these guys and connect red to the positive, yellow to negative, and there we go. So you can see we've got the positive and negative on this rail here. You got the potentiometer, and the wiper of that potentiometer goes through a 1K resistor to the base of this transistor. It's a same C1815. The collector is in the center, which is going through this LED module here. Positive to the LEDs, negative down, and then the emitter goes through a 100 ohm resistor. So if I change the voltage on this potentiometer, it gets brighter, or it gets dimmer, all the way down to nothing because the voltage would be lower than 0.6 volts. Oh, so I got a bad connection here on my power LEDs. So, there we go. So, if I drop the voltage there, and then I add a second 100 ohm resistor, there you can see that, kind of. If I put that in parallel, so now we're at 50 ohms, it gets brighter, because now the same voltage across the resistors means the same voltage means there's more current, because you need more current to flow across a lower resistance to equal the same voltage. Therefore, the LEDs brighten up. So now the maximum current is even higher. Not sure if you can tell by the auto brightness adjustment on the camera, but it's definitely brighter. So if I put it on there and then take this other resistor out, it's now dimmer. So yeah, that's all I wanted to share with you today. So these will definitely look a lot better. I'm going to do the same mod to this one. And yeah. One other update for future videos is I'm not sure what new action camera I should get. So it's either the DJI Osmo, which I have heard rumors that there's going to be a DJI Osmo Action 2 coming out soon, or the 1R, the Insta360 1R 4K edition, which used to be $260 and it jumped to $300, so I was like, darn it, should have bought it when I was still thinking about it. So I don't know if you guys have anything better. I know the Akazo Brave 7 or whatever, that one's okay, but I don't think I want that, because this one seems to have really good software. Like, this can support Bluetooth headphones and other things. This one supports Type-C pass-through on its mic adapter. So it's either the Insta360 1R 4K or the DJI Osmo. I'm not going to get a GoPro because those are way overpriced for what they are. But I'll quit rambling and I'll get to uploading this on Memorial Day. So hope you guys having a wonderful Memorial Day, and cheers. Bye.